Hi, good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is Penzazo Travels. Okay, today I want to talk about immigrants. Okay, now if you want to go to US as a permanent immigrant, I got a gist for you. So, yeah, the matter long. Now me carry book on I say, okay, so I will read it to you. If you like, yeah. If you like, no, yeah. To apply for US, to get US green card, like how you go to apply get US green card. We'll get two categories. We'll get the immigrant part and we'll get the non-immigrant part. The immigrant part na direct. So we'll get different type of immigrant US visa that will give you that green card you are looking for. And the number one is this. Okay, we have the EB 1A visa. This EB 1A visa, they call an extraordinary talented person visa. You know what that mean? Extraordinary talented person visa. This type of visa, you don't need an employer. You don't need anybody to give you work contract before you can apply for this visa. This visa, you must be extraordinary talented. You know what they talk there? You must be very, 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 very useful. You must be extraordinary talented before you can apply for this visa. It is self petition. Okay, so we have another type of visa. We call it the EB2 NIW visa. EB2 NIW visa. This visa is called National Interest Waiver visa. So National Interest Waiver visa. What does it mean? This is also a self-partition visa. It must have, you must have a project that is in the interest of the US government. You must have a national project that the government are interested in. That is why they will tell people, someone I go school no be scam. You can only have this kind of project when you are what? Intelligent. For instance, there's COVID-19 outbreak the last previous year, and you can come up with a solution, my brother. If you like, dey for kangaroo, no matter where you dey, they will bring you come. Provided you can provide solution to that deadly disease, yes. Or you are into IT and you can provide solution to online banking issues. Like this is something that is in the interest of the nation at large. So this in between IW visa is partitioned into two. We have one the national interest. We have the other one the substantial interest. Okay. Why the national interest own is you must try and find something that you know that can solve a major problem the nation is facing at the time. It can be in health, it can be in science, it can be in AI, it can be in banking. So you do your research. I just say make a measure and give you. Then the next one we have called EB5 visa. EB5 visa is investment visa. Investment visa. That means you just want to buy a property in the US, you want to invest money in the US. So what is the least money you can invest in the US? You can invest like $800,000 in the US. We'll call this passive investment. $800,000 in the US, passive investment. Then or you invest a minimum of $1,050,000. We'll call this one active investment. You got it? This one is called active investment. So, and they have a body that is in charge of this. It's just like I will explain this in my next video. It's just like a loan that you give to the government and it's refundable. And in exchange of this, they will have to give you the green card for you, your spouse, and your kids. So, and this one too does not involve you getting an employment contract from anybody. So it's an investment. You get money now, who want to employ you. So then we have the other one. We have the EB2 and EB3 visa. This one is what we call labor certification visa. Now, these two visas I mentioned, the EB2 and the EB3 visa, okay, both of them require you to have an employer in the US. So you must have somebody in the US that will employ you before you can apply for this visa. So it's majorly work visa, labor certification visa. That means you have a required skill, you are useful, the company needs you, maybe you're an engineer or in any field, they need you, they'll give you a work certification that will enable you to apply for this visa. So we also have other pathway for non-immigrant visa that you can use to enter US, and from there you will get your green card. Number one is the O1 visa. The number two is the E2 visa. This E2 visa, if you have a budget of over $100,000 and you want to start a business in the US, this visa is for you. E2 visa. And on this visa, most of these real estate guys, they take settle for US. You get it? So once you get this visa from there, you apply for your EB1 visa or EB5 visa. From there, you get your green card. Okay, and the next one is we have the L1 visa. The L1 visa is if you have a business outside US and you are planning to open up that same business in the US, it's called the what? L1 visa. For instance, like you get branch for Nigeria, you get branch for Dubai, then you want to also get branch for US. So you will now apply for what? L1 visa. These are not the B1, B2 visa or F1 visa. This one is called L1 visa. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this will be all for now. With time, I will do a detailed video explaining each of these categories in the immigrant visa and in the non-immigrant visa. I still remain Penzazo Travels. For more inquiry, you can contact me through my social media handle at Penzazo Travels on TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube. They are all the same name, Penzazo Travels, no other name. And you can also chat me on my WhatsApp at the following line: 07069771555, or you call. I remain Penzazo Travels.